going to be discussing for Short Film Saturday a film called Springheel Jack. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and I'm here with
Presenza, otherwise known as the Moo Cow Moo.
And we're also with
Joe Turek.
And you have a connection because you where this is on the In the Woods was a Blu-ray, and you actually were there when they were premiering it, right? Or so.
No, it wasn't In the Woods. They were doing night chills at the time.
Okay.
But him and I, we worked together on a short film that I was more pronounced a part of, and he was helpful with that. So with DJ Perry involved in that, and with the one that I did, The Flock, was involved with. But yeah.
Yeah. So you knew of this movie anyway. I knew of it.
Oh yeah,
because...
In the Woods. I think it was in post at the time. It was getting ready to come out on video because it got a wide release when it came out on a few years later.
I know of it because In the Woods I watched on Netflix years ago. I rented it from Netflix because John Regan had told me about DJ and stuff and everything. So
yeah, I think the short film that we're watching now, though, I think that was shot before The Flock because he seemed
seemed younger.
It seemed younger, and I think he was a little bit more established. This seemed like it was something that was done in one of his earliest things.
Yeah,
and the character Springheel Jack. I know that's kind of like a boogeyman kind of name because that's been used before. I know Stephen King has written about Springheel Jack.
Oh, okay. So it's like a urban legend kind of thing.
Kind of name, yeah.
Okay. Because I was wondering, because you said it's a killer, and I was I was thinking serial killer, but no, it's
some kind of supernatural killer. Yeah.
So the idea of the short, I guess, or the short we saw, and you were it's pretty much just one scene in a way.
Yeah.
It's just a big scene, and this guy is looking for Springheel Jack. DJ Perry plays the guy that's hunting him, and. Was that an apartment complex, basically?
Somebody's house, I think.
Oh, I think it was an apartment complex. He looked like, or a hotel, because they showed laundry room with the coin inserts,
and then all the different doors.
And then it had a girl pop up in the one scene. She sort of ducked out.
Yeah,
because the whole point of the idea of Springheel Jack is that he literally has springs in his heels, and he's able to get around, and that's why he's very difficult to catch because he's super fast and he's able to jump building to building and jump into people's rooms and kill them and jump out and stuff.
Okay.
Does he jump into the shower after he kills somebody?
No, not that I know of. But again, I don't remember there ever being a movie about him. So that in itself is interesting.
They took a creative liberty with this.
Probably,
that character,
yeah.
It sounds like.
Yeah.
And they were having what I believe what you were saying was this is probably a promo to try to get funding for a feature length version of it.
It was a showcase.
Yeah, a showcase. And so, for a showcase, it was pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie.
Some good action.
Some good action, some good special effects with the blood and everything like that. I don't know. If I had a lot of money, I'd say, hey, let's make this, or whatever.
And it had the music too, which I'm not sure if he used the same music guy that he was using for some of the other stuff that I met, but there was some very strong music. There was some things that maybe they would. I'm sure they would do better and differently now.
Yeah, because the whole thing, it opens up cold. You just opens and the character's already looking for them, and so you don't know who any of these people are.
There's not even any open or closing credits either.
Yeah.
There's kind of nothing. So it feels like this is a scene that's part of something larger.
It's part of a reel or something like that.
Yeah, so I'm kind of surprised they called it, I guess, a short film, because it is a short film.
I mean, it makes me want to see more of what's going on with that.
Well,
so.
It is a short film because it has a beginning, a middle, and an end, to it. The beginning is him looking for him, the middle is him catching him, and the ending is,
fall out from their fight.
The middle is the guy peeing while he's shaving.
Yeah. I was looking at that going, have you guys ever done that before? No, that was weird to me. I don't know.
But it was weird, but at the same time, it's unique, so it stood out as different.
Those are both activities you really want to pay attention to while it's involved.
But if they just had somebody sitting there just normally shaving, everything's fine with the world, and stuff like that. That's normal, and that there's nothing that stands out about that. Something unique. It's a nice little thing that makes it stand out.
It's just funny.
It's very odd, but
Yeah.
nevertheless.
But it looked like DJ was having a lot of fun, and we are big DJ Perry fans here. So
DJ, you're great.
We know that. So we're very happy to like review anything you do, and I mean, he knows some of his older stuff is older stuff, you know. So, but for a short little thing, I thought this was fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, it makes me want to see more of what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's got the whole backstory on it. It might have been one of the earliest things he did, so it's like, and you learn from it and roll with it. And obviously, it's led to a lot of other good stuff because he's been quite busy over the years.
Mm-hmm. So he was able to make this little short, and it's only 3 minutes long, so it's not. It does not take very long to watch or to do. So if you ever pick this up in the woods from TerrorVision, I definitely would recommend it. I think you guys would love it. And
they didn't take any time to really clean it up and gloss it up or anything like that. It's out in its rawest sense from how it was
it's
recorded.
pretty raw.
Yeah.
And even like some of the it looks.
It shook. It was
A little shaky, but even at its raw form, it still looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I think you guys would like it. So
Yeah,
definitely check it out.
gives you a nice little taste. I just wish there was more to it.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like it leaves you hanging.
It'd be interesting to like if DJ why they never really explored anything further for it, or did this just serve a purpose of getting additional funding for something else or to launch into something?
Yeah, I don't know.
DJ, answer the question.
Does he use the character or use the story in anything else?
I don't recall.
No.
I don't recall.
This is
I
the first time I saw this thing,
Yeah.
so I just saw it on here and decided. Why
Use
not?
your Moody magic and get him up on the show and ask him.
Yeah, he's been on. I've interviewed him a few times before. He doesn't. I haven't been able to interview him in a while, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe he's just too busy. He's too busy.
Springheel Jack got to him.
I hope not.
No, he's still got a lot of product coming out. So that I've seen over the years popping up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's busy. He's a busy little guy. But I would love to have him on at some point. So DJ, if you want to answer questions, come on our show or come talk to us on here.
Yeah, we want to know more about this project.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Right.
We'll be back for Paul's episode in a couple weeks. Bye.
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 There was no turtle in this one.
There was no turtle.